my God. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
It's not a good one.
It is a good morning for
But
me.
it is.
It is a good morning. It is now 2 days after my birthday. It feels like it was yesterday.
And when you got older, hey.
Yeah, I got older. 38 revolutions around the sun, y'all.
Expiry date, definitely.
Whatever, bruv.
Let me not even be a funny guy.
No, I'm just funny because there's a girl that's just walked past. She looked at us. She was like, "You rolled her eyes." I'm like, "It's our content. Leave us alone." So last night, Trevor Noah.
Yo, I'm glad you said Trevor Noah, but you can't just start with, you can't look a guy in the eye and be like, so, last night, I choose,
This cloud.
yo, man, that was refreshing. It's good to have Trevor back in the country. I really think, like, Trevor is something we need, man. Like, he's like the castor oil of the country. When you've had just too much in the stomach, like,
Yeah.
Trevor, man, it cleans everything, bro.
Yeah.
Not saying he's a shitty comedian, but
Yeah,
he's the castor oil.
I think last night, what Trevor managed to do is, I know I'm gonna get, slated for this, but he did what I would think a president would do. It was like, listen, guys, I know we're in trouble, right? And we're trying to fix our focus here, our exposure, and because it's making Koji look more of a yellow bone than anything.
Carry on.
What Trevor did was I felt like his job last night was okay. I need to unite everybody again.
No spoiler alerts.
Yeah, no spoiler alerts. We're not gonna even spoil it for you. It's a brilliant show.
Yo.
I don't know where is he going after this. Cape Town? No, they're going to Durban, right?
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
even
done.
know. I saw his international gigs again,
Yeah.
but he's still here for the time being.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Jeff?
No, he's on a mission to unite us once again. I believe that, and he managed to do that. He made us laugh at ourselves once again, which is one of the country's greatest strengths. By the way, I believe that it's one of our our strengths as a country, that we're able to laugh at ourselves.
And thank you to Savannah for bringing Trevor. Honestly speaking, guys, hey man, Savannah man, you guys are doing a great job. Congratulations. I really think that your approach to humor and supporting local communities is dope. I like how Trevor's not out of touch with SA. Like, as much as he left for that long period of time, when he came back, like Trevisto, what's alang, wiralang,
I think also shout out to Skulk and Dylan as well.
Massacres.
South African comedy is in good hands.
It is
in good hands.
But I don't even think we can call them South African. Like, they are now global superstars.
Yeah.
Like, Trevor knows our Beyonce.
Yeah.
And like how he reacts to Beyonce, when I watch all these clips on how he reacts to Beyonce, we react to that to Trevor.
Yeah.
Like, I am the most, when I twang when I speak. Man, if I see Trevor Noah, Trevisto, Travava, Trevor the Traveler.
Wow. I think, man, the boys held it down.
They did.
Shout out to Skulk once again and Dylan just for exceptional opening act. Just reminding us once again, what Trevor even said, that we're a remarkable country. We're an amazing country. Like, and I say this, guys, not because I have to say no, but we are an amazing country. Somebody once said that if you remove load shedding and corruption from this country, right, there is, and I'm talking about overt corruption because everybody's corrupt. Like, the idea that you're gonna go to another country and there's no corruption, I hate to burst that bubble for you. They're all corrupt, right? And this is from a good source from way back in the day. So I had a conversation with a lady who was in the UN, and she was just like, "No, listen, corruption is everywhere. It's just that here it's quite overt, so it's in your face. So if you remove those things, right? I'm not saying that corruption is gonna go away, but if it was not overt and we actually got things done that the politicians that they're gonna do." And instead of taking 80%, take the 20% and do the 80. We'll be fine with you. Like, we're
like Tsipa.
Yeah, so you guys are just grabbing. That guy during the COVID whatever, and he was in the cake. He was like, that's exactly.
That's why they call him Cupcake.
Exactly.
I'm not saying any names, Cupcake. But guys, I know we're facing dark times, literally. But just like Escom, brother, there's times where you can just celebrate that time period where you're like, hey. So, man.
Yeah.
I really see us as a world-class city, not just Joburg. I think people just overclassify Gauteng as the city of gold, but there's so many provinces where there's the richness. Like, honestly speaking, shout out to the stuff that's going on in KZN, I can go show. But yeah, KZN, Mpumalanga, everywhere, guys. Like, everywhere there is so much potential, and I'm actually really excited to see what this next generation is going to bring.
I think we definitely need new ideas and younger minds in power.
I'm not sure how young.
Yeah, look, at this stage, listen, we've done for the last 30 years the over 50, over 60s and over 70s, right? I think it needs to get younger, and not because I'm being ageist and I'm being ageist, because I'm getting closer to that age.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the barcode generation. I call it the barcode generation because if your ID number starts with 000 something, one fuck,
and you know what? It's gonna be interesting. I think.
What's my kid's ID number gonna look like? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's going to be. Are they even gonna get ID numbers? You never know. They might just have a
smart chip. Mang, can someone have a SIM card? Imagine calling my son and then voicemail.
No, man, not even. Maybe they'll have QR codes, you know. But in any case, we're digressing. And the lighting is changing because this is.
I'm shining, guys. I'm shining.
Okay. He's not as yellow bone as he looks, by the way. Guys, please don't.
But if y'all see my mom, actually, I need to ask my mom something because I don't understand how the complexion got to everyone in the family and then skipped.
Don't do that.
Was I playing in the sun too much, or?
We're not going there. So,
sorry. Yes, on topic.
Last night's show, I think for me, the biggest takeaway. There's one question that really hit me, right? Which was when I was watching Dylan, when I was watching Skulk, when I was watching Trevor, was these guys are world class at what they do, right? And that's why they're getting paid what they're getting paid, right? And also, and then it's not just about the money aspect, but they're getting paid the respect that is due to them because they've put in they've put in the work. They've really put in the hard yards. And a thought hit me, OG. What does the world-class version? What does somebody that's doing the same thing as you at a world-class level look like?
You know, actually, when we were driving home yesterday, I had the same thought, but this is what I told myself. Yeah. I know it's gonna sound gibberish at the beginning, but hear me out. They performed, I think, for like 30 minutes each, Dylan and Skulk, right? Yeah. For 30 minutes each. Yeah. The problem with us is that we're trying to get, and then in that 30 minutes, they probably made like $1 million because it was or something. You're trying to make $1 million in 30 minutes, but you don't realize that for you to get that $1 million in 30 minutes, it doesn't happen in 30 minutes. Yeah. It can happen over 30 years for you to be good enough to make money in 30 minutes. Yeah. Like it takes, and I've said this before, it takes years to become an overnight success.
I think, and here's the thing. Never mind that it takes years to be an overnight success. What are you succeeding at? Like, I think some of us may be succeeding at a thing that we're never meant to succeed at. You know, you took a career, yes, that's going to give you the accolades and the nice life or whatever. And the premium for that life is actually exceedingly high to the point that it puts some of you in hospital, right?
Yeah.
But it was never the thing that you were supposed to succeed at. You're literally prospering or succeeding at the wrong thing, and it's killing you in the process. When I looked at Trevor last night, right, when I looked at Skulk, when I looked at Dylan, there was no stress other than the fact that I just need to work the crowd, but they were in their element. Imagine going through your entire life and you never find your element, you never find your thing. That for me always scares me, you know.
And also, man, I always try to think of Trevor Noah before the fame, like the moments of doubt and everything. Like I hope if ever he hears this, I hope Trevor just has that overwhelming feeling of sense of I did it, and now someone's watching me, and I'm inspiring a new generation. You know, just there's this celebrity factor that a lot of people, I think, neglect. That when you're a public figure, yes, there's a lot of pressure on you to be a certain type of characteristic, but I think besides all the Twitter comment, all the hate, guys, shout out to you. It is not easy doing what you do every single day at a consistent level of excellence.
Right.
Shout out. I will not take any away. But even if the show was bad, I'd still say Trevor did a great show because it's not easy, man.
It's not, and I love the word that you use there, which is constantly, right? And whether we like to admit it or not, we do need high-profile people, right? Like your Trevors, your Skulls, your Dylans, because they are the best of us. What they do, they remind us that there is more to us than what we may be doing. And look, maybe shout out to you. You are at the peak of what you're supposed to be doing. Great, but also do know that there are either people who haven't yet found it, or you may have found it but you're just in a dip at the moment, and you need somebody just to kind of bring you back into that mindset. And I think last night sitting there, and I mean, he was the official taker of all memories, because my phone also just does not play with me like that. Like I took out my phone to try and capture a moment, and my phone was like, what is this? What are you doing?
Look like load shedding. Like this thing is black. Nah, I'm looking at this book and maybe, you know, when someone's using the reflection to see if the pimple is showing or if Keshevila right. And the motor video your screen's black. You can go, it's calm.
Yo, like my phone, guys, pray for me. I need to get a new phone, right? But
please like and subscribe, follow. So
yes,
maybe something must
change.
It's like someone's watching this and they know Trevor Noah. Romela Trevor. I'm not asking for a phone. They bro Franny for a phone, ni bro. Franet for it.
Listen, let's be back. We just need 1,000 subscribers upwards and 4,000 watches, and I can buy a new phone so that I can do better content, right? But at the same time, I want to encourage anybody in that I'm using a crappy phone to record this, right? But use what you've got, where you're at, and there's a girl who's literally eyeballing us. We're gonna look at you too, girl. We're gonna look at you too with your green backpack.
Wow.
She's got a green. It's a nice backpack. But in any case, back to the case.
You wanna be a public figure? Get used to being seen, bro. Shine. You see when there's light to shine. This is your time to shine. You're shining the whole time. Now you need to shine on me, and you don't shine on me.
Start where you are with what you have. And even just not in terms of equipment, but in terms of mindset as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to start with, guys, this is all I know right now. Because I think sometimes we fall into the trap of, guys, I don't know a lot. No. You don't need to know a lot, but you do have your life story. I was telling this to somebody in the morning, right? And I'm gonna shout out, but she's such a dope person. I was saying to you that the notes that you've written over the years about your life, that's your story. And I think a lot of us are waiting for something big to happen in my life. No, your life
is something big that's happening.
Yes,
please.
Right?
Yes.
Like you've made it this far. So last night, seeing those boys up on stage, man, like looking at the dudes and just looking at the lads, how they were doing their thing, reminded me to say, Ndando, what does that version of you, what does a world-class version of Ndando look like doing what he's doing?
And the growth, but Trevor used to perform in suits and Chakao Shapan Jean Techies, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like that's also the level of comfortability. I love the growth I've seen. I think besides, okay, there's two factors. There's the public figure factor, which is the Trevor Noah Celebrity Daily Show. And then now you wanna shine.
Oh, look at that, he's shining.
Now you wanna shine.
Shine on us.
Okay. But there's also the personal side of growth. I see he as a person has grown. I feel like I don't know, right? Because I almost said something. Elon Musk, take notes. I'm not saying anything. Take notes.
We're not gonna do that to Elon.
I am.
No. I think.
I was not close to Twitter.
Yeah, you see, that's why I was like,
where else am I gonna watch my?
You can make video calls now too. But I'll see you. But in any case, for me, it was such an encouragement to remind me that you have to start from somewhere, right? And I know we've said that, and I know that sounds cliche, but we need to say it over and over, right? There's three people that I look up to in the space that I want to play in, which is kind of this YouTube writing. By the way, I'm finishing a book, guys. Yeah, I know.
No, I thought you were gonna say people. I thought it was like, okay, number one, Mia Khalifa.
What? No, man, come on.
Kim Kardashian.
No. There's three people. I love that. We're making content. She's making content. Your hair, girl. Oh, that hair look good, girl. No, niggas. There's so it's Myron Golden, right? There's a guy, Myron Golden, Mel Robbins, and David Letterman, right? And they each play in a slightly different sphere. But for me, they represent what you look like when you're an apex predator producer of whatever it is that you're doing. And I want to get to that level. That's why I'm going to do my best, guys, to always make sure that we've got amazing guests, right? He's more than a guest. He's a resident. Like, he's a resident. And to never give you...
He says this now, the day I get him cancelled.
Even then...